Hello everybody and welcome to Retro Ratchet. So today you're going to find out what a retro in the park car meet is all about. So these meets are exactly what they say in the tin. They're basically a meeting of retro old cars. We're not looking for garage queens here. Well, you can bring your garage queen along if you want, but you may be a little bit out of place. This is not a car show, so you can basically stay as long as you want, chat with other owners of similar cars, and you don't have to hang about all day. So they're a great way to meet other owners in the local area. So I absolutely love these. They're held once a month. Great laid back atmosphere and tons of interesting cars. And over here we have one that everybody hates. We've got a Series 3 Austin Allegro Estate. So yeah, if the hatches weren't hated, the estates definitely were. So a W, yeah, so quite a late one. What we're talking here, 1981. And this one here definitely looks like it's used. Not been restored, got the original wheel trims in there. But yeah, this styling is so unusual being a two-door estate. Poverty spec model with no headrests, 4-speed gearbox. I reckon it probably will be a 1300. Yep, 1300 HL with a tow bar. Fascinating styling though. And definitely the most hated styling of all Allegros, I would say. But as always, I do quite like them. Get that later steering wheel in these as well. Yeah, interesting motor. Big black pinstripe running along the side. So what do we think? Series 3 Allegro Estate. Would you buy one? Right, what do we think of this then? Audi 80 on a K-plate, so 1993. And this one here looks really tidy. On white, original wheel trims. So let's have a wee look inside this one. 5-speed manual, cloth interior. And it's a TDI. It had to be a 1.9 TDI, didn't it? So this was before PDs. You got that wee twin exhaust there. I think probably about 90 brake these. That's a very, very nice example, that one. Oh, I'm missing a hubcap on that side, but yeah, I mean, these things went on hundreds and hundreds of thousands of miles you could put on these. In fact, let's have a wee look, see if we can find out what mileage is on it. I can't actually see. That's a shame. Now, I remember this from the ads back in the day. Procon 10, that was their thing for safety, wasn't it? Yeah, safety system. So that's interesting. Put in the comments if you've had an 80 TDI in your life. It'd be interesting to do a review on one of these. Now this one over here, I don't think I've seen this before. 1994 on an L Toyota Carina E. Looks like a 1.6 XL. Looks mint inside, 75,000 miles on the clock. Now these things were bulletproof. They're renowned for being mega reliable back in the day. But understated styling. This one's fitted with alloys and it's definitely been lowered. Looks like it's got a front spoiler on it as well. And we also have some period vinyl there where you would have put a sun strip back in the 90s. But yeah, quite like this car. Express. I don't know if that was maybe a dealer special back in the day, but this one's in really good condition. Like I said, that 1.6 16 valve Toyota engine, it was pretty bulletproof. This one, got a spoiler in this one, tow bar and an aftermarket exhaust. So yeah, thumbs up for that from me. Now here we have a couple of very unusual Talbots, a Solara and an Alpine. So let's take a wee look at this Solara. Series 2 GL. Now this one I know is mint and has got 12,000 miles on the clock. Interior is in spectacular condition. 1.6. Yeah, I don't think there's much rust on this one. On a B plate, so 1984. Wee Talbot badge there on the bonnet. Probably the right colour, this metallic bronze. Now I reckon this is probably original. There's original wheel trims there and graphics along the sill. But yeah, find another one in this condition. And here is your view around the back of this one. Amazing condition. 5-speed manual gearbox. Original wee exhaust down there. But yeah, this is lovely, this one. It's amazing condition, even those bumpers are spot on. It'd be nice to get a proper look inside this one, but there appears to be no wear on the seats. I don't know if you can make it out in a video, but 12,000 miles. Original radio cassette player, wee rev counter on there as well. Absolutely lovely, this one. Now this one here, Talbot Alpine LS, also 1.6. I wonder if they're owned by the same person. Similar colour but not identical, also a B plate. 1984. This one isn't as in good condition as the other one. This one's definitely well loved and used. A few wee dents along the side, but still doesn't distract from the fact it is mega rare. So no wheel trims on this LS model. Let's have a wee look inside it. 5-speed manual gearbox, 34,000 miles and no rev counter. But yeah, a real rare find at this one. And here's the view on the back on this one. Plenty of badging on this one. Talbot 5-speed Series 2 Alpine LS. And I guess the dealer it's come from is Melvin's. Downswept exhaust, and we even have some original mud flaps down there as well. Yeah, interesting that to see two of these together in the one meet. Volvos and more Volvos. Wee sneak preview here. See this here, 240 GLT. Now this one is mint. You'll be seeing a review on this in the channel very shortly. And this one's also owned by the same person. This one is a 2.4 turbo diesel, 940 on an M, so 94, 95. You'll also be seeing this one on the channel. These are in unbelievably good condition. So stay tuned to find out a little bit more about these, how they drive, what the story with them is. Mistake, that was the one to have, wasn't it? Over here, Citroen Visa 10E Leader. So Leader, I wonder if that was a dealer special. So what'll this be? Maybe an 83 or an 84? Yeah, it was interesting just after doing that wee camper van review. It'd be nice to certainly drive one of these. And this was the predecessor to the Citroen EX. Look at those seats, they are in mint condition. But yeah, I really like these. Yeah, you've got that strange plastic trim on the bonnet there. Single wiper. What do we think of these then? Are these worthy of a review on Retro Ratchet? Certainly for rarity factor, I would say yes. But interesting to find out how it drives. I mean, look at that. You've got a wee washer there for the rear wiper just randomly placed on that rear quarter. So that is unusual, but it's back to the days when Citroens were very, very quirky. You've got that big plastic trim as well along the side. So yeah, I quite like that. We should do a review on one of these, I would reckon. Mark II Morris Marina. Watch this space. I've already done a review on this one. So that was good to see this car again after driving it a few weeks back. And here we have another Volvo. 240 estate on an E, so 87, 88. This one is a little bit worse for wear, but I guess it's still on the road. It's manual gearbox, dark cloth interior, 79,000 miles showing. Volvo Owners Club Scotland car, 240 GL. This will have been a proper workhorse. This one, we've got the tow bar fitted. Looks like original exhaust there. Steel wheels with wee chrome hubcaps in the middle. And a dog guard. I love these, yeah. So, like I said, it'll be interesting to do that review on one in the next couple of weeks. See how these things drive. Proper big tank, these. Wouldn't like to have been hit by one of these back in the day. They are massive. Headlamp wipers as well. Now over here we have something unusual. This looks like a Cavalier. Is it Cavalier Caliber they call these convertible ones on a D plate. So 1986. Got a very unusual front bumper arrangement on them and that grille. I wonder if that's originally how they came. 5-spoke alloy wheels on this one. Not the best weather to be out in a convertible today, unfortunately. Let's have a wee look round it. Looks in a pretty decent condition. Again, those unusual body kit and bumpers on these. Could probably do with aligning that exhaust a wee bit better. That's offset out the road there, but yeah, I've seen one of these before. Very, very rare thing. Let's have a wee look inside. Retrimmed seats look like Astra GTE seats. And not a lot of space in the back. And what have you got in here? 5-speed manual gearbox, 93,000 miles of your ref counter in there. But yeah, rarity value for that one, yeah. It's definitely an interesting motor. Mark IV Ford Escort Estate. Now this is a rare survivor. This one, 1.8 DL. Ford pepper pot alloy wheels in it. Escort graphics along the back window. I can't remember last time I seen a Mark IV Estate. You know what? It's in pretty decent condition. One of these. Half cloth velvet interior. 5-speed manual. So these things were really economical back in the day. That 1.8 engine was bulletproof. There was no turbo in there, but they were about 60 brake horsepower, so they weren't the fastest. I do have a wee soft spot for these Mark IVs, as I used to own one a year or so back. It actually suits the red paintwork, but now looking at it, it doesn't look that big for an estate, does it? Tiny load area in there. And being an L model, there will not be a lot of spec in there, so you have manual windows, you won't have central locking, and you definitely don't have electric mirrors, but you do have a wee sunroof up there. But it's certainly nice to see a 1.8 base model at a show in this condition. Yeah, really nice one. And here we have hiding over here a 1994 on an L Retroshite FSO Polonaise. Now this one is a left-hand drive. Now look at the condition of this one. No rust, and underneath apparently is also mint. Sporting its original wheel trims. Caro. You know what Caro means? By the back of it, looks like it is a 1.6 GLE. Original looking exhaust down there. Now these things all rusted away back in the day. This one's obviously been imported in. That's probably why it is in so good condition, because it has not been in Scotland. 1.6, it'll probably go alright though. Cloth interior is in a decent condition. Maybe be nice to do a review on this one, find out a wee bit more about it.